This was my second session with Adrian. I knew the images would be of a great caliber, but we did something new and experimental, and yes, they turned out so much better than expected. It was just absolute artwork. So I have a few really big favorites from the session. My favorite one is one I can't show you guys. Maybe Adrian can show you an edited version. I actually got it in a wall art piece, and it's just this beautiful close-up through the glass, and there's water streaking down, and it's just of my chest, and it's so soft and beautiful. Every session with Adrian has helped change how I view myself in a different way. I recently told someone else that working with her over the past year in different sessions and different themes and different photography, I carry it all with me every day. That confidence is always there, and I just feel so much better about myself than I did a year ago. I tell anyone who tells me that they're thinking of booking a boudoir session to just do it now. Like, there's always going to be an excuse about yourself that you can make up. Everyone's always going to be their biggest critique, and in the end, you just want to capture who you are right now. Like, just grab it. You're not going to get this moment back, so just go for it and do it. I would 100% recommend working with Adrian because the experience with her is just all-encompassing. Some of the things I wish I knew before booking my boudoir session, I had a boudoir session a long time ago with a really inexperienced photographer, and they weren't a body-inclusive photographer, and I wish I knew how gentle and amazing Adrian was going to be with my body and how much she was going to teach me to do it. Another thing I really wished that I had kind of a little bit of understanding. If you reach out to Adrian, she shares your pricing and everything, but is the cost and what kind of comes with it. She provides prep guides, she provides guidance towards your session, she provides all like the prep work before a session. You show up in your pajamas, makeup free, and 2 hours later you're a badass. I mean, you were a badass before, but you're more of a badass. So I'm absolutely ecstatic about the wall art piece I got. It's going to go hang in my bedroom. It's kind of more of a private one, but I'm kind of planning a whole space around it and just get to enjoy it every day. It's really a fine art piece, so I'm excited. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is going to sound cheesy, but 21, 12, 100, let's pick a number. It's just going to blow your mind. There's no way to give it a number. The first time I did one with Adrian, I had this big like self-reclaiming experience and everything, and this time it was just that it was fun. I wanted to have fun. I had already found that confidence in my body, and I really wanted to enjoy it at another level, and I was able to. Adrian's work is incredibly inclusive. It's not overly photoshopped in any way. She doesn't photoshop anything out of your body unless there's, a giant bruise that you choose not to keep that day or something. She embraces your body beautifully. I would choose her time and time again. Her work is just, it just radiates off the screen. The biggest thing is probably the biggest thing that held me back from booking was the thing that we all kind of struggle with, and your body always you're going to be your biggest judge and critique in that situation, and I was incredibly anxious. This was a little more of a revealing session, but by the time the session day came, I found myself just jumping right into it. The only thing that made me nervous going into the session was that we were doing something that we hadn't done before, but at the same time I completely trusted Adrian to just pull it off. My favorite part of the boudoir session was the experimentation and the fun we had doing it. It was a new setup. It was a new piece of this in the studio. We had never done something like that before, and just getting to be part of that new experience was really fun. She really customizes each session to a client, and this one she really looked and found something unique for me, and I was very excited about it. It was also just a hilarious time to be had. My favorite part of the whole session, the whole kit and caboodle, was definitely the reveal. I found myself just absolutely enamored with my photos, and the whole appointment it was like viewing a fine art gallery.